Yeah. It's Sunday. You know what that means. Hey, champions of Christ. Welcome back to the channel. It is time for video 2 of 2 for ACF in the 7 sermon clips to kick off my kickstart to my New Year's content. So, in the last video, Dr. Phil introduced his sermon, Unlocked, how to be unlocked in 2024. And he had the 4 critical steps to an unlocked life. At the end of the video, he teased the first point, and I put a to be continued slide. So without further ado, here is the first here's the first step to an unlocked life in 2024, penetrating the heart of God.
So how do I get unlocked? I'm going to give you four critical steps to an unlocked life. Who's ready for them? 7 people already. Okay. Let me preach to 7 people. To live an unlocked life, the first thing you have to do, you have to penetrate the heart of God. You cannot get the things of God unless you understand the heart of God. God, let me say this very clearly and unequivocally. God is very much interested and very much intentional about blessing his children. The Bible says that no good thing will he withhold from those who walk right with him. So when you penetrate the heart of God, you understand, God help me today, your God is a God who doesn't want you to continue to be in a struggle. God is not interested in us always offering prayers of rescue. Sometimes we need to offer prayers of management. Oh, God, can I teach this? So how do you penetrate the heart of God? Number one, you got to know his capacity. That nothing is impossible for God. That nothing God can do all things. Why? Because he is God. Don't put a lid on God. Number two, not just you have to know his capacity, you have to know his plans. God has plans for your life. God doesn't want your life to be a repetition of frustration. And you got to know his purpose. And how do you know the heart of God? How can you penetrate the heart of God? Do you want to know? Huh? You got to come back tonight. Because that's what I'm giving you, the code to the heart of God. Y'all go, yeah, give it to me. No, you got to come back tonight. God says, I will give you what? The treasures of darkness, wealth in hidden places. Y'all ready for this? Wealth here is not just money. Let me break this down. There are certain downloads that God will give you. That is your seed for your life to take off. And that's why don't ignore when God downloads something in your mind, as crazy as it seems and as unorthodox as it may seem. But if it comes from God, here's what's going to happen. It's going to become something that can be used for your life and to better your life. Some people who come to agape, your life is on a continual lockdown because your mind is so frustrated managing crisis, managing things that happens in your life. I came to tell you, God's about to shake you free from certain responsibilities so you can start living your life. You've been living, taking care of everybody else for this long. I'm speaking prophetically. There are some relationships God's about to bring them to a shift, not an end, but a shift, because you spend so much time pouring into other people and you never have time to work on your own goals. Who am I talking to today? God's about to shift some things off of your plate. Watch this. Some of you, your greatest hindrance is your heart. You're too sensitive for people who are irresponsible, and you make their negligence your emergency. The greatest gift you can give to yourself sometime is to be disciplined.